All right, so the wrestling, man. You started wrestling training.
Yeah.
Well, I guess right away. Who'd you? I guess how did you train? Like,
so the way you get into wrestling is there's wrestling schools, like where you learn the art form of wrestling.
Yeah.
And it is an art form. That's the thing I like most about wrestling is that I played D-line. I was a lineman. It's a thankless job unless you're a fucking pass rusher, right? Nose guard is a thankless fucking job, right? But in wrestling, I'm a quarterback, nigga. Like I make shit shake in a wrestling ring. Like tonight, we had a whole other thing that we had planned for the match, but we were running out of time, so I called an audible to everybody.
I actually saw you doing it, but I was like, I think he's talking to this nigga
I discover, and you hide it by talking shit throughout the match. So during the match, I'm like, shut up to the crowd, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling them, who you think you are? So then when I'm going up to Joe Hendry and I'm talking, and it looks like I'm talking shit, what I'm really saying is, we going straight to the comeback.
Yeah.
And he understands completely. I go to my tag team partner. We going straight to the comeback. He's like locked in. All right, we skipping the next part. I go to the guy in the ring. I grab him by his hair. Nick Nimitz. We going straight to the comeback. Everybody's on the same page. We skipped that whole part. And now the average fan watching that, you don't even know that I just did that.
Hey, when I tell you me and Maine was in that bro, when that nigga brought the chair out that bitch, my man's PCO did a backflip off the top fucking ropes.
Yep. Yeah. Shout out PCO.
Hey, no, that shit was nuts.
That's what you need to watch. If y'all want to watch one of my matches, me versus PCO. That's the one.
That shit was nuts. That's the one. Fucking Slater out there fucking flipping and shit. Fucking the Hardy Boys was out there, bitch.
Hardy Boys was there?
They fought today, bro.
No, Hardy Boys got to be older now. They are
definitely older.
And I had a match with the Hardy Boys 2 weeks ago. That was cool as shit. You know, honestly, I got one of my greatest compliments I ever got in wrestling from Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy went on an interview and said that his tag team match he had with me and my tag team partner, Casey Navarro, got him his confidence back.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, you're Jeff Hardy. What the fuck?
Right.
Yeah, how was your confidence down?
How can I give you any confidence, my nigga?
Like, what the fuck?
Baby in this shit,
nigga,
boy.
You're Jeff Hardy. Do you know how hype I was?
Niggas know you everywhere,
I did a swanton bomb because you was in the match.
Ooh,
go to my Instagram. Go to my Instagram. It's on my Instagram.
Nigga did a swanton bomb in that bitch.
Sure did.
Hey, King, they was definitely in there flipping and doing all that shit.
Go down.
I know.
Go down.
At whatever age they is, I don't know
how
how
Hardy Boys been doing it for a minute.
Yeah, right there. I'm upside down.
Right there. Oh, this nigga wildin'. Yeah, he be booted up in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he missed. He missed though. Yeah, he still did it.
I missed, and that's how they got the tag. You know, it's storytelling. But
right, yeah.
I went for the
still hit that mat though.
So you gotta go like to actual school, learn all the moves.
So I went to the Dudley Boys school. You probably know who the Dudley Boys.
Yeah, we know the Dudleys.
Did they put you through the table?
No. So
yeah, I gotta be initiation, right?
But it's funny because Bubba and Devon was like rarely ever there.
Yeah.
So it's like I went to the Dudley Boys school.
It's day school.
But I barely ever worked with them. Yeah. I really worked with badass Billy Gunn. I know you know him.
Oh, yeah.
I know you know him.
Okay, we like it.
Yeah. Billy Gunn.
Generation X.
Billy Gunn, really, I trained with him. He was like one of my main trainers.
And then
I trained with
Billy's fire.
I trained with a guy named Jay Rios, who's also a wrestler.
Okay.
And then I trained with a guy named John Cruz, who is also a wrestler. Yeah, but he wrestles as a luchador he's named Serpentico. And he's in AEW.
Okay.
So the way wrestling works is like there's 1,000 companies.
Yeah.
Right? And obviously WWE is the top one. And then like AEW is definitely the second one.
Yeah.
And then the third one is up for debate depending on who you ask.
Yeah.
Depending on who you ask, it's New Japan or it's AAA or it's TNA or it's MLW. Like depends on who you ask, the third one will change, right? NWA, like the third one changes. But like the gap from 1 to 3 is bigger than the gap from 3 to 1,000. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like when you work at one of them non-WWE, just really when you don't work at WWE, you can wrestle pretty much anywhere.
Wherever you want.
But yeah, so like when I went to the school, you like learn the way to throw punches, the way to take bumps.
Right. You gotta learn how to hit the mat.
Yeah, but the thing that you don't learn a lot in wrestling school that you learn more by just working matches is how to work a crowd, storytelling. Like you saw the match tonight.
No, yeah.
I worked the crowd the whole time.
Yeah.
Some people come out there and just do move after move after move, which is cool.
Right.
And it has its place. I'm not hating on it. But like I work the crowd.
That is one of the biggest parts of that
to
shit,
me, it's the most important part.
Yeah.
Because The Rock, look at The Rock. The Rock.
The people's champ.
The Rock is, I got the picture with him right there.
The people's champ, boy. Quit playing.
The Rock.
He still worked the crowd, my nigga.
Yeah, he do.
And he not in the ring.
Nobody would ever put The Rock in like a top 100 in-ring wrestlers list ever. But he's by far the greatest wrestler of all time because he works the crowd. He's incredible with promos. He knows how to tell a story in his match. He makes people give a fuck.
Yeah, facts.
It doesn't matter that he doesn't do a fucking cravat. It doesn't matter that he doesn't do fucking chain wrestling and put you in a hammer lock and turn it into a top wrist lock and then work an ankle.
He don't give a fuck about that.
No, that nigga will stand over you,
throw that damn elbow pad,
throw his elbow pad in the crowd, wave his arms, hit the ropes, and just give you a fucking elbow. And it's the end of the match.
It's over with, my nigga.
Who else could make that the most important finisher ever?
My nigga.
Come on.
Nigga.
My people's elbow.
Right, he would just raise his eyebrow.
Yeah.
And people would lose their mind.
Oh my God.
That's some Michael Jackson shit.
Michael Jackson shit, for real.
You know what I'm saying? That's some Michael Jackson shit. Like,
nah, superstar, for real.
Yeah, like it don't matter that he's not, like, if you're talking about in-ring wrestlers, like, you probably know who Daniel Bryan is. Daniel Bryan is definitely a better in-ring technician wrestler than The Rock. But The Rock is the greatest wrestler of all time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Not all time, but he's up there.
No, he's the best ever.
Yeah.
Ever. In my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. To me, nobody's better than The Rock.
Right.
Nobody.
Nah,
did you have a favorite one growing up? Was it The Rock the whole time?
It wasn't the whole time. It wasn't The Rock the whole time. I like Bret Hart. I like Rey Mysterio. Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
Yeah, but when The Rock really became like who The Rock is, there was nobody else for me.
No, yeah, you're right.
There was nobody. He was my guy.
I was a Stone Cold guy for sure, but it's really hard.
Stone Cold. When they started beef, they had that whole little beef.
Oh man, that was probably the best.
It's one of the greatest rivalries. It's one of the greatest rivalries of all time.
That was one of the best things in the world.
That was peak wrestling right there.
It is. I think Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar have now faced 3 times at WrestleMania. But before Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar did it, they're the only guys to ever face 3 times at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
that was peak.
No, that shit was.
That's when it peaked.
Gas, my nigga. Everybody in the house tuned in, boy.
Yeah.
I'm a Stone Cold guy.
Yeah.
He had them Don Joyce.
Boy, what?
Yeah, he's on line with that hard
stuff, bro.
I think he actually played linebacker or D-line
he played football.
It was like North Texas State, I think.
He was fucking people up out there.
The rattlesnake. When that glass break, hey, somebody get their ass whooped.
Yeah.
When that glass break, somebody get their ass whooped.
North Texas,
I'm fucking weak, boy.
The North Texas.
Hell yeah.
So what? I guess what was your? Well, you said the showmanship was. I guess your most important for you.
Yeah.
Part of it, for real.
I make music too, so like my career, my wrestling character's always been based around music.
Right. That kind of makes sense,
like all my entrance music I've ever had, I made the song.
Right.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That is live.
Look at me.
Yeah.
J. Lou. Got to shoot a video at the Maryland campus.
That look like Maine out there, bitch, boy. So what was your like welcome to wrestling moment?
Probably my first, like, I would say welcome to wrestling. Like, I had a lot of moment where like I knew I was good or whatever.
Yeah.
And like I knew that I could work the crowd and I knew people good, bad, or indifferent. I don't go out and it's never quiet.
Yeah.
Right.
People might say there are people are who tonight we're chanting AJ, even though I'm a bad guy.
Right.
Facts. But there was us.
It was us. That was us.
Not just y'all.
Yeah, it was us. We was in there.
But a lot of people hate my guts.
No, yeah. You walked out. Whoa,
they hate my guts.
Damn, what's up, bro?
You're the antagonist.
Yeah, they hate my guts. So I knew that already.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until I worked, I didn't realize how much people really hated my guts until I became a bad guy. Because they made us good guys, but like, we was like the hip hop crew. And like in wrestling, hip hop, now they're adding a lot more hip hop flavor now, all of a sudden, wonder why. But I was trying to do
This
it.
nigga be
I was trying to do it in
choke slamming the shit out
2021,
of people.
right? Yeah, choke slamming the life out niggas.
See, that would be if I wrestle. That's what I would do. I'm choke slamming.
Yeah,
I mean,
That choke
I'm
slam is
left-handed
crazy.
though, so I'm
Big
getting
nigga
up,
shit.
and that's
Look at that.
big nigga shit.
yum. Yeah, that shit. Don't get it twisted, y'all. That shit hurts.
Yeah,
Hit me
it
that
do.
mat from that high up.
Yeah, but I would say first time I did the Garden, like when I did Madison Square Garden, I was like, yo, this is fucking crazy. I'm in the Garden right now, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, and it's packed in this bitch.
Yeah. For me to wrestle in this. Bitch.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that shit like,
Yeah.
oh, that's crazy as fuck, boy.